What's up, YouTube? This is your daily YouTube Tatsu Show. Welcome to today's at-home corner vlog. I got new details that I've uncovered though, and I don't got little images to point out exactly, but I got gathered details from Google that thanks to what I've uncovered though, and what I've gotten from people who went live on TikTok were able to answer my question though. So, as you know on TikTok recently, a lot of young Asian American women who were brainwashed by the mainstream media. What they've been doing though, this user, hello Jan, the reason why I'm keeping an eye on her because she's not taking anyone's advice though. She's clearly one of the people who will support the Black Lives Matter and Antifa terrorist organization, the one who riots and loots businesses and burns cities though. And she's secretly trying to hide the fact by not providing links simply because she knows the fact that she's part of the terrorist movement though. So I've been keeping an eye on female users who have involvement with the Antifa and BLM organization, terrorist organization links when they had that, because this is also clearly a sign that more young Asian American women, the ones that are in college in the Western Hemisphere, have clearly been brainwashed into joining the BLM and Black Lives Matter and Antifa terrorist organization by providing those links though. They don't realize that, whatever you do with internet, apps on the apps or internet, they don't realize that the government is monitoring us. They monitor everyone. The government of the world monitors everyone. And based on what they're doing, jail time for them because they're idiots. Absolute idiots. Because this is what I've been noticing to TikTok though. Even one that I commented on, her link of to the Black Lives Matter, she's clearly part of that terrorist organization though. So yeah, it's been crazy. So moral of the story is never follow any young Asian American woman, well, the younger generation who was born and raised in the Western Hemisphere and who was Democrat influenced. That allows yourself to be brainwashed by the mainstream media that tells them what to do, that don't do their research, and that tries to spread false facts about the dating world. They're clearly not doing here because they're clearly not doing their research. And what I mean what they're not doing is not doing their research. I mean, it's what I conduct 24/7, all through every source I can dig up, Wikipedia, Google, you name it, anything. So yeah, tune in to the next clip. I have plenty more detail of what I've been asking on TikTok today and this past week. I just covered this information today. So, we all know divorce rate is very commonly known in many other countries. So, apparently in the U.S., alright, so apparently up in the northeastern states in the eastern hemisphere, right, Maine is the only known state with the highest divorce rate. Thanks to one person who I'm following on TikTok, she was able to answer this question in clear detail though. It's very clear that, she's right about, I never been to Maine, but I clearly know if I've been out traveling there, she might be right because of one thing though. Maine is the only state in the U.S. northeast that's been known for the highest divorce rate though, which is why most marriages don't last. Most marriages don't last forever and up in the Northeast, especially when you decide to move up from Maine, because, bro, it's not worth it. I mean, it's not worth trying to have a marriage last forever up in the state of Maine. Divorce rate in Maine is the highest known ever in the U.S. So yeah. So what I've been noticing is that nowadays, a lot of military veterans who were born and raised in the East Coast are being brainwashed to seek an opportunity in the Western Hemisphere, the toxic Western Hemisphere, though, just for the opportunity, because they got if they're East Coast people who live on the West Coast, they just moved to the toxic Western Hemisphere just for the opportunity. They're not true East Coast people. So this is a message to every one of those military veterans who live on the East Coast are true patriots that stay devoted to where you were born and raised, and the East Coast people that decide, after being tired of living on the West Coast, West Hemisphere opportunity, they decided to live on the toxic Western Hemisphere just for the opportunity, just simply because the East Coast didn't provide like they were seeking. I got a message for them. If you're in East Coast and you just love the toxic Western Hemisphere, then don't move back to the U.S. East Coast if you're not a true East Coast person, because you're an idiot. I mean, you see me living in the East Coast because I'm a true East Coast person, though. I've always been. From Okinawa, Japan, raised in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm a true East Coast person. North Carolinian, true East Coast person. I never left the East Coast, period. Because East Coast is known for a much better environment. The Danish hemisphere, not that much bad like the Western hemisphere is, though. I mean, look what's happening on the West, though. I mean, there's no hope for them. I mean, we're in the state of California. What I've been noticing, though, thanks to a little loyalty test I've been seeing on TikTok, though, the craziest part is a bunch of women these days are young women. This is for the younger generation. Apparently, here's what they're doing. All right, so one is a best friend with the other one, while two girls best friend, one single, and knows the other knows her boyfriend, and next thing you know, they hide the fact that they like their boyfriend, and then next thing you know, friendship over. Are you kidding me? This is like the most pointless. This is why the Western Hemisphere is so toxic, though. I mean, look at the happens, though. So much breakups, and next thing you know, drama, bullshit, and then breakups of friendship, best friendships. It's craziness. So yeah. So no for the Western Hemisphere. I mean, the Danish hemisphere and the Western Hemisphere is toxic. I'll tell you that, though. So here's what I also uncovered, though. I wasn't able to find any information on lesbian couples, why they try to lie to the fact that they're lesbian daughters, because they try to post on Twitter a picture of their daughter, and that their daughter they have it. They think that mother is their partner. Bullshit. Here's what they're trying to hide the fact, though. The birth of their daughter was due to the impregnation of the ex-boyfriend who left them. And yet they try to post on whichever platform to try to lie the fact that when someone comes, good luck having kids, and they post that picture for saying false facts when they should have said the fact that the birth of their child was the fault of their ex-boyfriend who left them, which nothing to do with this. So yeah. So this is why yeah. So moral of the story: avoid being friends with people who are born lesbian, gay, and born and raised in Western Hemisphere, because two differences between East Coast and West Coast. Okay, the West Coast, what it does is, brainwashes the people born LGBT community into like, you wanna get back to my place. The East Coast, you don't see that happening, though, because there are other areas in the East Coast where none of that toxic shit goes. Respect for each other, friends. None of that you're cute and nothing, though, because it's part of respecting who they are, though. This is what the East Coast does all the time. The Western Hemisphere, however, they've lost their minds. So yeah. So moral of the story: never be friends with Asian Americans who are born and raised in the Western Hemisphere, who are born as Trump haters, brainwashed, and then next thing you know, they forgot this thing, because they clearly figured out one thing: if you don't like this country, then why don't you just go? It's that simple. No one's stopping you. I love this country. I love this country because I was raised here. Because Japan, one more statement fact, though. I'll tune to the last clip. I'll tell you why. So here's the last clip before I end today's Adam Corner vlog. So the reason why the U.S. is my country and not Japan is because Japan's not my country anymore because of one reason: it's becoming a shithole. They're based on all the news articles I read in Japan.com. every morning. Japan is becoming a shithole. The cities, like as you all saw in my my walking vlogs when I was showing you guys around Kyoto back in 2018 when I was there for 2 years before I came back to the States. So that city is becoming a shithole nowadays. Because not only that, but the spread of toxic porn shops is like spread all over the city. So it's crazy as hell. Because Tokyo has been the main source. The governor, she's a fucking idiot. She's supposed to be teaching people something, how to be, what to do, but instead she ain't. She's letting them do whatever the fuck they want. She's not suitable to be Tokyo governor anymore. And let me tell you the name of the Tokyo governor. Let me get this information out real fast and show you exactly what I mean. Alright. So, I'll show you exactly what I mean though. You've all read news articles on Yuriko Koike. My mom and I have been talking about this, because they clearly think Japanese female politicians is ready for prime minister leadership. She's not. Hold on a second. So let me explain why no female in Japan is ready for a role as prime minister leadership, because they're not ready yet. They haven't been thinking straight. They haven't been getting their heads together though. Because what Shinzo Abe did, the former Japanese prime minister did, is managed to establish a good relationship with the U.S., which he did though. Because I'm hoping the next prime minister does. What she is failing to do is that any female politician, when you decide to become the first female prime minister of Japan, though, don't do stupid shit. Don't make stupid decisions. So, otherwise, you're not fit to be prime minister, and you're not ready, and the female generation is not ready for a role as first female president or prime minister though. Because look at other countries, they have females for prime minister because they never make idiot decisions that Japanese female politicians do, especially when you try to go to college, pursue a career in politics. So yeah. So Japan is not my country anymore. This is because I was raised in I am from Okinawa, Japan, and raised in Jacksonville, North Carolina, as a North Carolinian. I'm a true patriot. So yeah, this is the reason why America is my country, because I was raised here in this country. I am from Okinawa, Japan. You all know that, and I was raised in North Carolina. So I'm a true patriot. I love this country. So yeah, the reason why Japan's not my country anymore, because of the toxic shit that Tokyo is doing to the rest of Japan though, and to the world though. They're becoming a toxic influence. I mean, look what they've done. They've already stopped. As you all read, we all know about this. Everyone knows about this. Japan has already had 3 record out of this case. 2018, 19, 20. What's next? 2021. If they do that, they're going to be marked with 4 record out of these cases, which means I have to agree with that Japanese local said the cause was of the Detroit generation Japanese people have childish people these days. I mean, bro, how stupid can they be? So Japan's not my country anymore. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Japan. You're not my country anymore. You're a shithole nowadays because it's probably you're allowed in Tokyo to do. I'm not coming back home to Japan ever again until you fix their problems. So I ain't coming home. I'll visit. I'll vacation, travel, and probably stay just for a visit, tour, travel, vacation with my family when we get a chance to, but not live there because Tokyo. What the hell are you doing to the rest of the states? Y'all have lost your damn minds. You know that? That's the reason why. So yeah. So yeah. So that's all the details I have gathered for today's Adam Corner vlog. If you have any questions about my details, hit me up on Instagram and follow me on TikTok. And one last thing before I go, for documentary interviews, you must contact me either through two platforms, TikTok or Instagram. You must be in the Greenville, North Carolina area for an interview. That's the only way I can accept interviews. But never interview me if you need this interview documentary for a class, though. Only after you graduate from your college, whichever. So that's all I have for today's Adam Corner vlog. Be sure to always like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Adam Corner vlog detailed videos I give you guys every weekend when I'm able to. So until then, it's your daily 2 Crystal over and out. Dismissed.